So Ash, a 4-1 win over Easington Sports. Pretty strong, dominant performance from the boys. How did you think today's match went?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was a strong, dominant performance. To be honest, it probably could have been more goals. Um, we worked on something in the week to try and do something a little bit different in the games to try and make us a little bit more attacking because I felt against Chenix last week we weren't front foot enough. And the kind of shots on goal and what we've created down goal has been a lot higher. So yeah, glad that some of the work we did paid off. And yeah, I said to him before the game, like, just go out and excite us. You know, don't bore me and don't bore the fans and try and play front foot. And to be fair, we did, and we had a lot more action around the goal, like I said. And maybe the one criticism is it could have been more goals, and the goal we conceded was poor. But overall, really good day.
Yeah, and a first appearance for new signing James Moore. How did you think he did today?
Yeah, excellent. He's a lad that brings enthusiasm and energy to the team. I think it will take maybe a little while for the lads to understand him and what he can bring to us because he brings us something different to kind of what we have on the top line with his ability to kind of run in behind and he's very quick. So there's a few chances today where he's made some excellent runs and we just didn't have the thought process to find him. So that's something that will happen over time. But as far as the debut, affected the game for him and Tobes linked up really well. He had some really nice touches and was effective in the game. So a really good debut. I think it's important to kind of say that he's only 18. I think he's been doing well at this level and been playing above, and people don't realise he's only 18 years of age. So we're not putting loads of pressure on him. We just want him to go out and enjoy his footy.
Yeah, and is there any player that particularly stood out for you today?
I think there was quite a few good performances. I'm probably going to reel off five or six, which I won't do. So as far as like the team performance goes, I was happy with it. As far as kind of what we wanted to get out of the game, with stuff we spoke about, was really happy with that. But every player today was at a good level. When we have the players at a good level like that, generally speaking, the outcome is 3 points.
Yeah, and moving on to next Saturday, we're heading away to Elstone Park. Obviously, we're kind of in the fight with them in terms of playoffs and things like that. What's the plan to get the 3 points?
Well, we'll have to look at it. We'll have to look at kind of what Alston are doing, and I know they're obviously in real good form at the minute, and they are one of the strongest teams in the league. Hence why they're second. But it's a game. We wanted to go. We don't want to be going there having to get 3 points, as in that's a necessity to make sure playoffs will happen. So I'm not saying it's a free hit because we're going there to win, but today getting the 3 points makes it a little bit easier for us, and the pressures around the game. So yeah, we'll kind of have a look this week and try and have an idea of how we can beat them. We understand it's going to be tough, but this season the lads have really delivered in the tough games, and we've beaten St Neots, we've beaten Alston at home. The top two teams.
Mm.
So yeah, we know we can do it, and we go there with kind of no fear and see what the outcome is.
Perfect.